Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do part 3 of our Create a Sim for a series of unfortunate events. Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to make Larry your waiter. And Larry your waiter primarily works in different restaurants and food-related settings, and a lot of times uses like secret codes and phrases to help the Baudelaire children. He is a part of like the good side of VFD, and so he just has like very short trimmed hair. I almost don't hate maybe this from Spa Day, or maybe like this. And then Larry wears a few different outfits. I think we'll start with just like the red tuxedo he wears sometimes. That's really easy. Not this. Yeah, this is kind of perfect from Get Famous. And then let's just throw on some boots. Okay, perfect. And then there's one where he works at the Anxious Clown where he's dressed like a clown. So let's change his hair to hopefully be more clown looking. And I don't know how we're gonna do that, because I don't have like clown hair. I feel like maybe I'll just make it really long. Plus, if it's this alpha hair, I don't have to like worry about the color not matching up. So that looks like crazy, but we're gonna stick with it. And I think I might have a little hat he can wear. Okay, the birthday hat's kind of cute if we can make it like red stars. And then I wonder if anybody has like a clown nose as a tattoo. Some of these are really scary. I honestly think maybe we go with this one from I Am Not Mr. T. That's really scary. That's really scary. Why do I kind of want to leave it? Let's do it. Let's just make him nightmare fuel. I'm obsessed with that. And then he's wearing like a sweater vest. Honestly, it kind of looks like this and just like normal pants. Okay, let's do this and give him like some taller shoes. Okay, wait, I love this. He's really scary. So this is him at the Anxious Clown. And then there's 3 more outfits I want to give him. Oh my gosh, I forgot that the tattoo... Oh, I'm so stupid. I forget that the tattoo is on all of his outfits. Okay, well, then we can't have that. Okay, he looks much sadder here, but I wonder if I can give him, like, face paint that might work. Oh my gosh, we have this? Since when? What is this from? Let's do this one. Yeah, that worked out. That actually looks better. Okay, and then the third one, very easy outfit. It's when he's dressed up like a salmon, like just straight up like a fish. And with Love Struck, I know we got the catfish costume, and I feel like this is as close to like salmon colored as we can get. But yeah, when the children are with Esme, he disguises himself like this. So we've got crazy outfits for him so far. And then there's 2 more. One is just like another somewhat traditional red suit, but it does look a little bit different. Like this is a little bit more the vibe of his other red suit. And we'll just keep his normal hair, boots. And then lastly, I want to do his outfit from Proof Rock Prep where he's disguised as a lunch line worker. So he has a hairnet on there. And I don't believe we have a hairnet. I'm surprised we didn't get one with high school years. Okay, I guess we'll go hairnet less. And he's wearing like a beige apron. Honestly, pretty similar to this. Ooh, or maybe this. This actually looks really good. So we'll do this one and we'll just throw on some shoes. And this will be our final Larry the Waiter sim. I love his little outfit. Such a great character. So next we have Sir, who is actually the owner of the Lucky Smells Lumber Mill. He's also the 4th guardian, I guess technically, of the Baudelaires. But like truly he just wants them for free labor. Also, let's maybe do this for facial hair. Yeah, I like that. And then he has like longer hair for like an older guy. Also, I think we're gonna go with this hair. I think that looks like him a lot. He's not after the Baudelaires in the way that some of the villains are. He just is solely self-interest motivated. So he's also wearing just like a brown suit. I feel like that should be easy enough to find. Actually, there's one in Discover University that I'm thinking of. This one. This is the one that I feel like looks like his character. And then let's get shoes. Maybe just some like nice looking boots. Like these from actually Batu might be okay. Alright, so that's going to be our final Sir sim. And next we'll move on to his partner, Charles. Partner meaning both significant other and business partner in this context. So Charles is different from Sir in that he actually really wants to help the Baudelaires and is kind to them and tries to be really helpful. However, because of both of the ways he's involved with Sir, he kind of chickens out of helping the Baudelaires, like, by the end of the day. I kind of like this hair color on him, like the brownish gray. Just need something proper. Like, this is almost there, but it might be a little too youthful. Ooh, let's do this this from Luxury Party Stuff. I think that looks really nice. And then he's wearing like a trench coat looking thing. Do we have anything trench coat-y? My hope is that like Strangerville maybe will pull through here. Okay, this isn't bad if we need it. Ooh, actually this custom content might be my favorite so far. Okay, yeah, let's stick with this and see if we can get matching colored pants. Like, I think matching pants might be our downfall. Okay, I feel like these are actually pretty good. They're a little dark, but not bad. Ooh, or how about those? Those are better even. And then we can get some boots for him as well. Like maybe just these ones. Ooh, okay, so this is going to be our final sim for Charles. And I love this character. I think he turned out really, really cute. Alright, so next is Dr. Georgina Orwell, who is the optometrist at the Lucky Smells lumber mill. And without giving too much away, Dr. Orwell has ulterior motives kind of similar to Sir in that she's very, very greedy, and she does not mean well for anybody besides herself. Although she actually has a romantic history with Count Olaf. It is more intertwined on that side of things, the scheming, the VFD, things like that, and is really kind of the brains behind all of the shady things that go on at Lucky Smells. So she has like a little blunt bang bob. I don't mind this one. I was hoping we would find something maybe a little longer. Like this is the length I'm thinking, but this one has no bangs. Alright, it's not quite as long as I want, but I think we're gonna go with that. And then I do want to throw some lashes on her. Maybe just even like, let's do those. Those are pretty. We'll put those on her. And then for makeup, she's wearing like really dark eyeliner. And it looks like all around her eye. Like this probably. And then I can't tell if she's ever wearing eyeshadow. I think we might leave it off and just go put our sunglasses on. Or not our sunglasses, our regular glasses. And she's wearing some of those bigger like leopard looking glasses. These are pretty good if we have them in white. Yeah, honestly, these are pretty solid. And then we'll go through and she's wearing like too pink for her for sure. It's honestly kind of like this, like just slightly too pink. She looks terrible, but I think that's kind of the goal. So we'll do this. And then I do think it could be nice to throw a little bit of blush on. I don't remember if she actually wears any, but it feels like she would. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so then we have her there. And as far as outfits go, she's usually in a blue like pantsuit. Not like this though, it's more of like a formal pantsuit. This isn't exactly what I was looking for, but I think it's still the same energy. And I want to give her just like a pair of heels, and just like some white ones. Here, I think that's really cute actually. And then we have Dr. Orwell and everybody from Lucky Smells. And also before I forget, I am going to run through and just give her some nails. Now, here we go. And then the last household we're going to make today are the people from the Austere Academy that work and attend Proof Rock Prep. So we'll start here with Carmelita Spatz, and Carmelita sucks. Like she's a pretty bad character. She goes to school with the Baudelaires at Proof Rock Academy, and she essentially just like bullies them the whole time they're there. And she has really curly hair. This isn't terrible. We might be able to find something better though. But yeah, she bullies the Baudelaires the entire time they're there. She is pretty wealthy, and she definitely lets the oh, this is cute too. Oh, this is cute too. And she definitely lets the Baudelaires know that she is wealthy and privileged, and doesn't let them forget the fact that they're orphans, that the school takes a lot out on them, and just all in all, she's like pretty insufferable. Okay, also I normally hate this hair from Cats and Dogs, but I think actually this is our best Carmelita hair. And then it'll never let me put lashes on the kids, which is fine. She does seem to wear pretty bright lipstick, and maybe we'll do this lipstick for her. She's wearing a pink like princess dress, so I might even just have her wear like this costume one, or she could wear this one, but I almost think this one's too like pretty. Like the one that Carmelita wears is legitimately a costume, so even though the color is a little bit off, ooh, what about this vampire one? Okay, this is totally what she's wearing. Let's do that, and then she probably has some like little booties like this on, and you know Carmelita's got her nails painted, and we'll just make them also pink. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, maybe we give her freckles. Yeah, maybe just like that. And there is Carmelita. So then we have Vice Principal Nero. Vice Principal Nero sucks too. There's so many like unlikable characters in this series. I do want to get him teeth that are maybe a little bit more like that. And then he has really like thinning unkempt hair. So let's get that. As implied by his name, Vice Principal Nero is the vice principal at Proof Rock Academy. He thinks of himself as like a musical genius, and he plays the violin, although he's really bad at the violin. And he is just terrible to the Baudelaires like the whole time they're there. He makes them do insanely impossible tasks. He makes them sleep in like a shack because they don't have parents that can sign like the dorm permission slip. And he is just truly like a really unlikable character. I think I'm gonna do the fitting spa day one for him. I know I've used it before, but I think it like works really well for him. And then he's wearing a suit. It's like an old looking suit. It's got like a ruffled bow tie and stuff. And like I actually downloaded this suit initially for BTS. It's like slightly too nice on what we're going for, but the frilled shirt is accurate to what he's wearing. I honestly feel like we need to go with this because we don't find that shirt really anywhere else. Yeah, okay. And then for him, let's just put maybe like some loafers on. I'm trying to find shoes with a really dark brown option, like those maybe. And we'll put socks on him. And that'll be our sim here for Vice Principal Nero. Next we have Mr. Remora, who honestly like adds very little to the story. He's Violet's teacher at Proof Rock Prep. He is low-key also planning a bank robbery, but that's not actually like relevant to anything that happens in the story. And honestly, I think we just do like a graying brown hair for him. Yeah, maybe something like that on the sides. But he doesn't care about Violet or the kids. He just tells stories about his life over and over again, and that's what the kids have like quizzes on and stuff. And then he's wearing just an older looking brown suit. I don't hate that This My Wedding Stories one, but it doesn't come in brown. Ooh, we'll do this one from Life and Death. It's like very raggedy actually, but I feel like it does add to like the vibe of that school, honestly. So we'll put him in some light brown loafers that match, and I think I see him with like tall socks and honestly like a watch probably. Alright, and there's our final sim for Mr. Remora. Stereotypical old dude. And then we have Mrs. Bass, who is Klaus's teacher. She's also planning a bank robbery, like with the help of Mr. Remora, and is yet another adult that doesn't care about the kids at all. We'll throw these eyelashes on her, but she teaches math, and all she really does is have kids find out like dimensions of bank vaults and things that would help her in her future bank robbery adventures. Again, not one bit of that is relevant to the actual plot of the show. So she has very short hair, like very short hair. Like this isn't bad. Oh, this is better. This is kind of exactly what I was looking for. Oh, there's a heart shaved into the side of it, which like I'm sure she doesn't have in the show, but honestly I think it'll be okay. Let me just make sure. Okay, we'll switch it to this. This looks a little bit better. And then we'll get her glasses. She has kind of those traditional old lady like cat eye glasses, and we'll do them in black. Yeah, those are perfect. She does have little pearl earrings, but they're going to contradict with her eyelashes, so we're not going to do that. And then for makeup, I do just want to give her a little blush. Alright, and then for outfits, she's wearing like a little cardigan over a blouse. It's like kind of a weird outfit actually. So I might just try to find a cardigan to put on her. Also, we literally have an Elders kit coming out soon, and I'm so annoyed that it's not out yet because I feel like they'd probably have something for her there. Okay, honestly, I think we might go with this and then see if we have like a gray longer skirt. Gray or black, I guess. Yeah, like black. I think that's pretty. And then I feel like she's the type of woman to have like stockings on, but like these, like fairly nude ones. And then maybe like a little sensible pair of heels for her. And then I wonder if I have a purse accessory. I feel like that just like fits her. I do have a purse accessory. Okay, let's do this in like a similar brown. Wait, that's pretty. And we'll do nails. Just something simple like that. Okay, and there'll be our final sim for Mrs. Bass. So next we have Olivia Caliban, who is the librarian at Proof Rock. And Olivia is wonderful. She's very smart, she's very well read, and she's the only person at that school, at least in terms of adults, who really tries to be there for the Baudelaires. As time continues, she does end up getting like more and more involved in their world, in their affairs. There's things that happen towards her that I don't necessarily want to spoil. Also, we're going to do this for her lashes. But yeah, she ends up taking on some of the duties of being a VFD member herself. She's very noble, she's very wise, and she has a heart for justice and helping others. So she has a few different looks that we're gonna do. First, I want to just do her librarian look. She has just a top bun and bangs. So this honestly isn't bad. Alright, I think this is probably our best hair. I think it's alpha, but that's okay. I think I like it. And then she also has some dumb cat eye glasses, so I guess we'll get those too. I mean, I know it kind of fits in with the aesthetic of that world. They're just like not my favorite glasses. glasses. I guess hers maybe look a little bit more like this, like they're a little bit cooler. Ooh, actually, yeah, we'll do these ones for her. And then for makeup, she has like light liner on and like very minimal shadowing, if any. I say we give her like a low gray, a light blush, and like just some pink lips like that. I feel like she's very intentionally kind of plain in her librarian outfit. And then she's wearing a black pencil skirt and just this absolutely ugly top. Sorry. It's a blouse that's white and has like cherries on it or polka dots or something. It's not my favorite top I've ever seen. And it's a button-up shirt. Not really like that though. This cottage living one isn't bad. I wish that it was patterned. Well, we could maybe do this one. Like it's not cherries, but it's pretty close. Or honestly, I think we do this top that we started with. And then let's get a black pencil skirt. That'll be easier to find at least. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. And then let's give her some nails. And then like Mrs. Bass, I think we give her a pair of like sensible heels here. Maybe even just like the black stilettos. Okay, so here will be our first outfit for Olivia. And then her next outfit, she's in like a milkmaid dress and she's got her hair in kind of like a half up, half down style. This one, she's in the Vile Village. Okay, I think this hair is really pretty and I think it kind of fits the vibe we're going for. Her makeup is different here though. Like I think her eyeliner is a lot more intense. Okay, I changed my mind. This is definitely more the hair we're going for. And then let's get the bigger eyeliner. And honestly, I feel like the rest kind of stays the same. I think this is totally fine for her. And then she's not wearing this, obviously. And my hope is that in like cottage living we have a milkmaid type dress. Okay, wait, this is the type of dress I'm talking about. Ooh, wait, this is really good. This is really good. I just wish she had sleeves. Do I have sleeves as an accessory anywhere? If we take this shirt and we make the sleeves white. Okay, yeah, this is what we're gonna go with. How cute. And honestly, maybe we just make the shoes a little bit more fun. I don't think they really have to change. Oh my gosh, she looks so pretty here. Okay, cool. So that'll be her second outfit. And then the last outfit I want to make for her is the one where she is at the carnival with the Baudelaires. So in that one, she has really dark, long, wavy hair. And I honestly really like this hair for it. I wish I could make it black, but it's going to throw everything else off. And then her makeup here is very different. So we are going to get like the most eyeliner and the smokiest eye. Yeah, like that. Okay. We've got that kind of smoky eye. For cheeks, I think we hit it with like a heavy contour. Yeah, like that maybe. And her lips are like a purple to the point where they're almost black. Yeah, we'll do that. And then she has really big hoop earrings in this outfit, like that. Okay, I think that looks really cool. And then she's wearing like a fortune-telling dress outfit. It's not a style I think we have a lot of in The Sims. Honestly, this is similar. Or honestly, maybe we do this because it has the mesh sleeves and she does as well. Her shoes don't super matter because you can't see them. We'll just do a different pair of black heels. They're Louboutins, I guess. And that will be Olivia's third outfit. And with that, we finished our last set of Sims from A Series of Unfortunate Events. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like or a comment and subscribe for more videos from this series and all of my other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.